everybody, this is Bobby with bobbystamps.blogspot.com. I'm going to share this cute card with you I made today. I've kind of gone monochromatic with it. It's just all sweet sugar plum, no other ink. So you're only going to need one ink pad to make the card. So we're going to use the Frosted Medallions stamp set. This was in the holiday catalog. And that is such a pretty image. We are going to use the Sweet Sugar Plum Ruched Ribbon. We're going to use the White Perfect Accents Sweet Sugar Plum ink, and I'm going to use a finger dauber because I like to go around the edges of the sentiment. The Sweet Sugar Plum cardstock, and this is a card that opens this way. So this one is cut at 4 1/4 and scored at 5 1/2. We got a piece of DSP Designer Series paper from the 2016-2018 set, and this is Sweet Sugar Plum too. It's double-sided. You're going to need a piece of Whisper White cut at 3 3/4 by 5, and you're going to need a piece of cardstock for the sentiment. So we will go ahead and just get started. And I'm going to bring in, I thought I was going to bring in a clean piece of paper, but I guess we'll have to use this side. Okay, and I guess this was my practice one because it's kind of lining up perfect right there. So we will just go ahead and grab the big medallion, and with a stamp set this big, I like to lay it flat and just use the ink pad this way to go over top of it. Okay, and then our goal here is to get this as centered in the middle of the Whisper White cardstock as we can. And I like to leave it just a little bit. You don't have to push too hard or rub or anything. I just want the ink to soak in really nicely to the paper. Then we're going to ink it back up and just go around and I'm going to do all 4 corners like this. And you just want to, you can come in, but you just don't want to hit that other flower. I mean, you can get it as close as you want to get it, but we just don't want to hit it. And then we'll do one in this corner. And then what I was playing around with after I made my card was just trying to get 2 of the, you can kind of see them when you're stamping, they just kind of stick out. I just kind of went around and filled in those missing gaps right there, and I really loved how that turned out going around it like that. I just love that. Okay, and then let's move this out of the way, get rid of that ugly paper. We'll bring in the Big Shot. We're going to cut the sentiment, or no, that's how I did it the last time and I did not like it. We're going to stamp it first, then cut it out, because it's a tight squeeze, and if we stamp it first, then it's going to be easier to line it up when we go to cut it out. Okay, make sure I got some ink on that. And I'm just going to try to get it as centered as I can on the cardstock. And then just pull up. I love the font on that. It's just so pretty. I think these would make very pretty wedding, for a wedding card, anniversary, something like that. So we'll bring in the Big Shot. I've got my magnetic plate and one of the cutting plates, the plastic. I'm not really sure what those are called, to be honest with you. I'm not even sure if they have a name other than the plastic plates. Okay, I can't see it like that. I don't like trying to line it up that way, so let's turn it this way. Try to make sure it doesn't move on me. And just crank it through. And it's okay if your Big Shot makes a noise like that. You didn't break it. And that'll pop right out of there for us. I can get my fingers to work it well. Put that out of the way, get rid of that. And then we'll open up our sweet sugar plum again, because I like to just go around the edges. Gives it a little bit of color so it's not just... Okay guys, I have to tell you what happened. I've tried to make this video 3 times. This is the 3rd time. I've got a new camera that my husband bought me, and it does not tell you when the batteries or the disc is full, and it kept flashing at me, but I wasn't sure what it was, so I just was trying to get through the video, and it has died now. That was twice, so I had to stop and download some of the videos that I had on there from the previous days of my recording. So it died right when I was doing the edge of this, so I'm not going to go back and do that. You guys know the process of how to do that. So if you don't, you just take your finger dauber, put just a little bit in the ink, and you lightly just go around and spun the edges. Now, I'm not sure where I left off, if we were talking about anything or not, but what I was gonna say right when the camera died was, if you visit my blog, I'll have all the supply list on there. I like to do that. I like to put the supply list on there for you guys. So, this is the ruched ribbon. I'm not sure if I even got to say that part or not, but that's the ruched ribbon. I love this ribbon. It's just so easy to work with. On this one, I put some of those accents, and I'm still going to put them, but I think I might try to change it up a little bit and do even maybe a bow. So, let me grab my snail. And now I feel like I might sneeze, so if I do... I'm just a hot mess today, you guys. Coming back full force from my updated craft room, not being able to do videos for a while, and I'm trying to get some stuff out there for you guys, and it just seems like it's not going my way. It's a good thing I like what I do. My husband asked me last night, because I was down here, I have been down here all weekend. I was off Friday, had the day off, so I spent Friday down here all day yesterday, today's Sunday, and so he asked me yesterday what would I do if I didn't do this, if I didn't do card making, and I do sew. I have a sewing machine and stuff, and he said, sew? And I said, yeah, I'd probably sew, and I've got a very nice sewing machine that I haven't used in a while, so I think that's where that was coming from, was because I had just bought the sewing machine before I decided to become a demonstrator. I'm just going to put one little glue dot there because I like it to be secure. I don't like it to look like it's about to come off, and I'm going to do one even though we're going to put the sentiment down here. The sentiment will cover that up, but I'm still going to put one there, and we'll just leave that there. And I am going to go ahead and do the little bow thing. This ribbon is so easy to work with. It is just the bomb in my book. I love it. I don't know who's in charge of picking this ribbon at Stampin' Up, but go them. They did a great, great, great job. It's just easy to get it to lay the way you want it to, and I love it. I'm going to trim that little fuzzy off there really quick. Kinda, you can just keep moving it and pulling it and doing whatever you need to do to get it where you want it. I think I'm gonna, I don't know, we'll leave it off for right now because I wanna see what it's gonna look like with the accents that we're gonna put on there. So I'm just gonna put 3 dimensionals on here now. And we're just gonna center it in the center of the card. If you guys take my classes, I know I've gotten several people from YouTube that have now take my classes to go, my online classes. I have my latest one. It's Cookie Cutter Christmas and Cookie Cutter Halloween. It's posted, and there's some freebies. I'm including a blender pen and the Halloween Nights enamel dots. I'm throwing them in there. And we've got some fun cards that we're making in this class. So if you're interested in that information's on my blog too. We'd love to have you join us. You pay for the class, and you get the stamp sets, the inks, and things like that. And then I order them, have them mailed to me, repackage it, and then I provide the cardstock. It's enough for you to make 8 cards total, and you get the envelopes. I provide the envelopes too. But you make 8 cards to 4 different designs, but this time we're going to do a treat box. So it's 3 cards in a treat box. It's that time of year, guys. Treat boxes. I do think I'm going to put that on there after all. So I'm just going to grab a glue dot and put it in the center at the back right there. And then we'll just pop it on right there. And then I'll show you guys the difference between the first one I made. I didn't go around the edge of the white here, and I only did the white jewels at the top. This is the one we just made, and I like it much better where I went around the whole card, and the only thing we added here was our little bow there. So there you guys go. I hope you like it. Like I said, I'll have the supply list on my blog. It's bobbystamps.blogspot.com, and you can hop on over there. And I thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.